Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to online class. Today's class again you are going to learn about solution. In this class you are going to learn the classification of solution based on the solute particle. Last class you have learned about the solution based on the number of components present in the solution as binary, 2 component, 3 means trinary and tetranary like that, and then aqueous and non-aqueous. Water is act as an solvent is called what? Aqueous solution, and other than water, benzene, iodine, carbon tetrachloride all act as a solvent, mean they are called as non-aqueous. Today's class we are going to learn about the solution based on the amount of solute particle. Based on the amount of solute particle dissolved in the given amount of solvent. The amount of solute particle dissolved in the given amount of solvent under the condition, under the temperature, pressure, the amount of the solute is given, the given amount of solvent. So, the amount of solute is going to be vary in the given amount of solvent. Based on this, the variation in the given amount of solute particle of the given solvent, that can be classified as saturated solution. One is what? Saturated solution, and another one is unsaturated solution, and then supersaturated solution. So, here the amount of solute particle is going to be vary to the given amount of solvent under the condition. So, they can be classified as saturated solution, unsaturated solution and supersaturated solution. So, now we are going to learn about the saturated solution. What is meant by saturated solution? Saturated solution, in the solution we cannot able to add no more solute particle. No more solute particle to a definite amount of solvent. So, based on that, what is going to be vary? The solute, the amount of solute particle is going to be vary in the given amount of solvent. Based on that, we are going to classify as saturated, unsaturated and supersaturated. In saturated solution, we cannot able to add no more solute particle. We cannot able to add no more solute particle at the definite or the given amount of solvent under the given temperature. Under the given temperature is called what? Solute particle. For example, we can able to dissolve 36 gram of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is nothing but what? Salt. So, in 100 gram of water. So, in 100 gram of water we can able to dissolve 36 gram of salt under the temperature, room temperature. Normal temperature is what? 25 degree Celsius. So, we cannot able to add no more solute particle in the 100 gram of water. If you add no more solute particle also, it found as in dissolved in the solution. So, that type of solution is called what? Saturated solution. What is meant by saturated solution? We cannot able to add no more solute particle can be dissolved in the given amount of solvent is called what? Saturated under the condition. What is the condition? The room temperature. Room temperature and pressure. That type of solution is called what? Saturated solution. Example, the 36 gram of salt solution. 36 gram of salt solution only can able to dissolve in 100 gram of water. So, in 100 gram of water we can able to dissolve 36 gram of salt, and if you add more salt into that water, it is found as in dissolved. So, that type of solution is called what? Saturated solution. And next, unsaturated solution. Unsaturated solution is less solute than that of the saturated. So, what we learned that 36 gram of sodium chloride can be dissolved in 100 gram of water, that is called what? Saturated. Unsaturated lesser than the amount of saturated. So here for 36 we can able to dissolve what? 10 gram of salt or 20 gram or 30 gram below 36. So this is called what? Unsaturated solution in 100 gram of water at what is the condition? 25 degree Celsius. This type of solution is called what? Unsaturated solution. So what is meant by unsaturated solution? In one that contain less solute than that of the saturated solution. Saturated solution at the given temperature is called what? Unsaturated. Already I learned that what? The 36 gram of salt dissolved in 100 gram of water is the saturation point. If you can take either 10 gram or 20 gram or 30 gram or 25 gram of salt can able to dissolve in 100 gram of water easily. So this type of solution is called what? Unsaturated solution. Unsaturated. And next one, supersaturated solution. So what is meant by supersaturated? So the supersaturated solution is that one contain what? More solute than that of saturated. Unsaturated means what? Less solute than that of what? The saturated solution. And in supersaturated we can dissolve more than the amount of solute present in the saturated. What we learn, 36 gram of salt can be dissolved in 100 gram. In supersaturated we can able to dissolve more than 36 gram of salt. So what is meant by supersaturated? More solute than the saturated solution at the given temperature is called what? Supersaturated. Here in the supersaturated we can able to dissolve about 40 gram of salt. 40 gram of salt in 100 gram of water. But what is the actual amount of saturation is 36 gram of salt in 100 gram of water under the condition temperature. We cannot able to add no more substance. But in supersaturated we can able to dissolve more than that of saturated. So here we are going to dissolve about 40 gram of sodium chloride of water at 25 degree Celsius to form what? Supersaturated. In this stage what happened? The altering of any other condition like temperature, pressure. So when we can able to dissolve more than 36 by altering means what? By changing the temperature and pressure. By increasing temperature about 25 degrees Celsius the normal condition. If you increase the temperature about 30 or 40 degrees Celsius, we can able to dissolve more substance, more solute in the given amount of solvent. By altering the condition, the saturated solution are unstable. By altering the condition, what is the alteration of the condition? By increasing temperature or pressure to dissolve more amount of solute particle in the given amount of solvent. So by doing the supersaturated solution, they are unstable and the solute is reappearing as crystal. So we cannot able to find as a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture means what? They can found as a single phase, but if you add more and more, what happen? The solute is going to be reappear. The solute is going to be reappear as a crystal when it distributed into the solution. So by making the solution as a supersaturated, it is so that it is a unstable solution. Unstable solution means it is a homogeneous mixture of two or more component, but here by adding more and more of solute to the saturated one, what happened? The solute particle can reappear as a crystal and we cannot able to find as a homogeneous mixture as solution. So this is the one of the thing happen in the supersaturation point. And next one is based on the amount of solute particle. Amount of solute particle, the solution can be classified as concentrated solution and dilute solution. So here another kind of classification based on unsaturated part. So unsaturated solution, the relate concentration of two solution. Now we are going to compare the two solution contain same amount, same solute and solvent particle, but what is going to be the amount of solvent. So the concentration of the two solution with respect to the solute. So what happened? The concentration of the solution, the concentration of the solution is going to be vary with respect to the solute particle present in the given amount of solvent. Present in the given amount of solvent. So now we are going to take the equal amount of solvent, but the amount of solute is going to be differ. So here you can see that if in day to day life also we are going to take coffee, some of them are taking more sugar tasty and some of them are less. In that they want more sugar means they need more number of particles, or we can add about 1 full teaspoon, and some of them they need very less sugar taste. So for that half a tablespoon of sugar. In that the amount of solute particle in the given amount of solvent is going to be same, but it is the amount is going to be differ. Based on that the taste of the solution is going to be differ. So that is we called as what? Concentration. So in this also if you compare the teacup, so here you from that you can find out the concentrated one, which one is the concentrated, and here the more tea dust is going to be added, more tea dust, and here the lesser amount, the lesser one, and here what we are going to add? More tea dust we are going to add. So this we feel what we had a strong coffee or light coffee or light tea, strong tea. How we can make it as strong or lighter based on the amount of solute. That is nothing but the amount of the coffee powder or tea powder we can make it as. So that term here we are going to say as what? Concentration. Concentration. So here the amount of tea dust is going to be less in one of the cup and another one is it is more. So based on that we are going to classify the solution as what? Concentrated solution and dilute solution. So what is meant by while compare this? How to compare? How can we say it is a concentrated or dilute? So when we compare the two having the same solute and solvent, and one which contain the higher amount of solute. So the two substances have same solute and solvent. Both have same solute and solvent. So what is the difference? The higher amount of solute per given amount of solvent. So both have taken the same amount of solvent. But the amount of solute is going to be differ. Based on that, the concentrated solution. Which one is called the concentrated solution? The amount of solute is greater the amount of solute is greater means it is called what? Concentrated solution. And the amount of solute is lesser is called dilute solution. Dilute solution. So in the sugar solution also you need more sugar taste means you have to add more sugar particle, and that is called what? Dilute solution. And then if you add more sugar particle it is called what? Concentrated solution. So based on the amount of solute, we are going to classify the solution as what? Concentrated solution and the dilute solution. Here the amount of solvent is going to be same, but there is a difference in the amount of the solute particle for the solution, that make it as what? Concentrated as well as dilute solution. So this is one of the classification of solution based on the amount of solute particle. Thank you.